Hey, hey. Whew. So, start with some opening comments from Coach, and then we'll go to the one question in the room, and then we'll go on Zoom. Take it away, Coach.
Yeah, great second half. I thought third quarter, especially beginning of third quarter, we went on a nice run and played with a much different energy about us. I give Chicago credit. They out scrapped us in that first half. We needed to come out with a different energy. Fortunately, we did. Uh, Leash was outstanding. JC was outstanding, but I really thought Nia just gave us a huge lift today. Her minutes were really good, and when we were playing our best, she was out there.
So when you have games like that where everybody is contributing, um, even as you have two great players sitting on the bench not be able to play, what does that tell you about your team, especially looking forward to the postseason?
Well, I think we have a lot of great players, and when they get an opportunity out there, they usually make the most of it. And uh, JC's been playing great. Obviously, we've already talked about Leash playing at an MVP level, but you know, I, you need those players off the bench to give you a spark. And today it was Nia. Nia was fantastic.
Go ahead, Weldon.
Coach, you kind of alluded to it after halftime. You guys had that 10-0 run, and you could see the energy was there from your players when they stepped back on the court. What did you kind of tell them to keep that energy going to kind of build the momentum that you guys would eventually have going throughout the rest of the third quarter?
Well, I think they did all that. I mean, they know when they're playing well,
Mm.
and they felt a different energy when they were playing and they were realizing they were taking good shots. I just thought at the beginning of the game, we took some bad shots and then we didn't really have very good movement. And, they were dictating things defensively. You can't have no screens and no movement and think you're going to, score on a WNBA team. And I just thought beginning of the third quarter, we had, some things that we wanted to run out of the halftime. They ran it perfectly. They knocked down the shots. And, I think we probably scored 4 or 5 straight possessions. Uh, and then just kind of human nature. All of a sudden you're scoring, you get more energy, you're playing better defense. Uh, so all these things build upon each other.
Absolutely. And then I want to ask about Nia Coffey. Obviously, we've seen her have strong impacts in games, but I know I was overhearing on the broadcast she was playing in front of her former coach, and I guess that may have given her some maybe a little extra motivation. But she came up with some big plays, not even just from the scoring, but from from a blocking standpoint as well. What does it say about like where she can really kind of come in and just make that impact at key times, especially during that time that was late in the third quarter, going to the fourth?
Yeah, well, she's a really good defender, and she had that big steal that she took the length of the court and finished, and then she had a huge block, and she had another steal. So, she was making defensive plays, and then she was being aggressive offensively, going to the rim, and I thought she finished some tough ones and got to the free throw line a few times, made her free throws. She just uh, last couple games have been really good for Nia. So, uh, she's been getting more minutes and she's been making the most of it. And it's been great to see.
Go ahead, Emmanuel.
To continue on Nia, coach, did y'all work with her on becoming more of a triple threat at the outside? Because instead of just going for the shot, she takes it. If they crowd her, she seemed to drive to the hole. She can assist out of it. She can shoot from the three. What is it that you have unleashed in her these last few games to allow her to be attacked like she has?
Oh, I don't think it's anything that I said to her. Uh, Brandy Poole works with her and goes over the film with her, and she kind of goes over when's a good time to drive and when did you have the opportunity that you were open to shoot. And uh, so, Brandy deserves the credit for that. And Nia's just playing with a different energy right now and a lot of confidence. And, even when we get some people back, she's earned opportunity to get some more minutes out there. And that's exactly how you like to see people handle it. They get an opportunity and they make good decisions, they play well, and then they get more of an opportunity.
What were your thoughts, in my last question, on the backcourt of PaoPao and Canada today? How do you feel like they played together, and how it work out for you?
Yeah. Well, honestly, I thought Powell got off to a little bit of a slow start. And then, she kind of got it going a little bit later and had a really good second half. But, both of them are, good ball handlers. They're good passers, and, they're hard to stay in front of it. It gives us multiple people that can come off a ball screen and make good decisions with it. So, they've shown that they can play together at the same time, especially when there's certain matchups out there for them, and could be something that we, look at going forward.
And we'll finish up with Chantel. Go ahead, Chantel.
Hi, Coach. Sorry if this was already asked, but before you guys left, you all kind of spoke on the importance of being able to get some practices in. Was there anything in particular that you guys honed in on practice, and how did you see it manifest itself tonight in tonight's game?
Well, to be honest, we've been spending most of the time trying to clean up some things defensively, and it was a little uneven. There was definitely some breakdowns where we gave up layups at the rim that we really didn't want to, whether it be on miscommunication. They were really good with their ball screens and getting behind us. But overall, I thought, you hold a team under 70 points, you're playing pretty good defense. And I thought when we really needed it, we were pretty locked in and made it difficult to get easy shots. So still a work in progress on that end. But I did see some improvement.
Awesome. Thank you for your time, everyone.
Thank you.
Thanks for your patience. We're going to go right to questions, and we're going to kick things off with Emmanuel. Go ahead, mate.
Hey, ladies, Jordin, playing with PaoPao in the backcourt today, how was that, having two ball handlers helped out in this game?
I mean, it's great. Like, we trust Pal to come in and to make right decisions. She's very confident when she comes in. She doesn't act like a rookie. She takes her shot. She's very aggressive, and finding open people. She can read the defense. So it's really good to have her out there. And then it takes the pressure off of me as well, not always having to have the ball in my hands, and knowing that we can put the ball in Pal's hands and she can make the right decision. So she's been doing a great job of coming in, whether she's starting or coming off the bench. She just brings a lot of energy for us, and she keeps the tempo going.
And Pao, what was the difference do you feel between the team in the first half and the second half?
Our defense. I mean, we gotta do a better job starting the game off how we, ended the game, and we just gotta do a better job on the defensive end. I mean, that's been an emphasis all week, and we just gotta do a better job in that aspect.
And we will finish up with Wilton. Wilton, go ahead.
Jordin, obviously you finished with 17 points, but 10 came in that fourth quarter, and you could tell like you kind of took a different shift in the game. What were you seeing there differently, and what kind of sparked that for you?
I think our defense, I think we turned it up in the second half. I mean, the third quarter, we got 30 points, which is, what we're aiming for. And then I think in the fourth quarter, just trying to make sure we execute offensively and defensively, making sure we're all on the same page and communicating. And then just for me, just trying to make sure I make the right decisions and put my team in positions to be successful. And that's pretty much it. I think, we started off strong in the third quarter, and I think it just carried over into the fourth quarter and making sure we're taking care of business.
Absolutely. And TeHina, I got a quick follow-up for you. Like, when you're playing, obviously you play next to Jordin tonight. Was that transition of playing next to her, was it easier? Do you find it a little bit more comfortable playing next to her in that regard? And what do you learn from her, seeing her kind of facilitate the offense?
She's a great leader, great point guard. I mean, I've learned so much, and she's been very vocal with me. I mean, today she was just telling me, "Pal, you got to shoot the ball. You're the best shooter, so you got to shoot the ball." And she just kept me in check, and that's you know, that I want. And she's been a great leader for me, and it's something that I cherish, and it's something that I love playing with. I mean, we both pushed the pace in the game, and she makes me want to play defense because I don't like when I get scored on or was getting fried in the first half, and I was just really mad at myself. But she just came over and be like, "Hey, Pao, you got it. Like, just keep going." And that it's just something that I love and something that I'm very blessed to be able to play with a player like Jordin. Oh, dear.
Thank you to you both.
Sure, you clip this, Liam.
Have a
Quick
great
question.
evening, everyone.
Thank you,
Quick
guys.
question. Quick question. Can I get quick?